another update.
We have heat.
We have heat. So since we got
It's getting cold out here.
since we got a propane inspection, we decided maybe it's safe enough to turn on the propane outside and crank up this thermostat. And yep, got some heat running.
It works.
And it didn't sound like weird. It sounds good.
That's because they made things properly 40 years ago.
So we got a vent under here somewhere, blowing heat. Heat rises. I think there's other vents. Must be another vent right there. Oh yeah, okay. So it's probably just that vent and the other vent. I can't imagine there being vents anywhere else. No. But yeah. Score. Nice.
There. Ooh. Okay. So, you could kind of see how nasty this hood range is. And we're not even going to be using it, but we'll still keep it in there. And the stove is also needing some help. The fridge we're gonna keep, I guess, even though we can't really use it. So I'm going to just try and use some spray paint and give this a new life. Hopefully it doesn't look like crap. This is what it looks like with me cleaning it. Like new. Just kidding. So now that I've cleaned it, hopefully I'll put on the first coat of spray paint and see if it looks at all any better. But something funny is, like, look at the outside. Inside, pristine. Clearly never really used. That's why this is a man's camper. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It looks good. But I'm freaking out because I don't want to make a mess or get it on other things, because that's usually how things go when I try and DIY stuff. So it's looking alright though, but I'm scared to go further because I don't want to mess it up. It looks good from far away. See? It's like, oh yeah, looks brand new. Awesome. But then when you look closer, there's a bunch of like water while like the spray paint is dripping. And I find it hard not to have that happen because I'm in a tight space and I'm left-handed, and it just makes it hard. Like, I don't know. I think I was right-handed. It would have turned out better. We'll see what Rob's reaction is. If I'm filming, he can't get mad at me.
I can't get back at you.
Do you say you can?
Of course I can. You did the whole thing? I'm just kidding. It looks good, right?
No.
It doesn't?
It looks good. Looks great at the top. Look at the bottom.
The bottom of what?
The door.
Okay.
It's bad.
Are you painting that with a paintbrush?
Nope.
What do you do?
There was dripping, so I wiped it away and then I
yeah.
spray painted over it.
Yeah, you can't do that. So I painted our propane tank. This was black before, had lots of rust, and now it's white. And it definitely looks better on video than what it actually does in person.
Same with my stove.
And Carly is painting stove thingies. I don't know what these are called.
Element protectors.
Element props, because we're not actually using our stove.
And I lost one of the buttons in the RV, so I gotta go find that. I think it's gonna look good though, from far away. Okay, so this was the old ladder that was in the RV. As you can see, the color was, I guess, brown, and they had actually glued carpet down here. So I'm just gonna spray paint it and then figure out something to put there that's not carpet. So this is the oven range. Last look of what it's looking like in this state. And then bam, I'm going to spray paint it and hopefully it looks good as new. So the finished product, I think it turned out better than the stove because I don't see any drippings of the paint, but here it is. Good as new. Only you can't use it, but at least it doesn't look like crap anymore. So I just took a bunch of shims, only 4 really, and I cut them down to this size, and then I'm going to put them, hopefully they fit, let's see, sweet, on our ladder. It's better than carpet and I can live with that. I just got back from the store and I bought some paint, and I'm gonna just try and do a little bit of paint before it gets dark and also see what it looks like. Fingers crossed. Okay, so this is how it's turning out. I'm definitely gonna have to do more than one coat, and it makes me realize how much I hate painting, but it's only this area. See you in 20 hours.
You know, on the weekend we'll sleep in here, okay guys?
Tomorrow, what are we going to do it?
Tomorrow's Friday, so...
No. Oh, that means I get to go in the library and read all the books.
Nice, buddy.
We got a new toy here. I bought this backup camera a little while ago. I wired it to my running lights. That way, if I'm moving and I need to look behind me, I can check that out. So it goes to the cigarette lighter, turn that on, and boom. Backup camera. On my license plate, it's not like amazing placement, but at least I can kind of see a little bit what's behind me. And yeah, it's just mounted there, zip tied everything. There's a whole mess of cables that I conveniently hid back here that look horrible, but nobody's gonna know. It doesn't matter.
Can't find anything again.
This is the antenna. I could have wired it into the reverse lights, but I wanted it on all the time. We're putting on a spare tire mount. I couldn't find one of these to mount the 8 lugs that this has, so I found this on Kijiji for 40 bucks, or on Marketplace. But the issue was this thing's too thin for the threaded bolts, so I just had to put some wood. Doesn't look great, but whatever, serves its purpose. And who knows how much that holds, so we'll find out.
I'm gonna lift this up now and put it on.
Okay, let's see that. That's about 70 pounds. Let's see what she can do.
Where do I put it?
And cut. Okay.
6 hours later. Ooh, so cute.
We had to make a slight adjustment to our spare tire mount just because it's stuck out. Instead of here, it was like out to here, actually probably like that, which meant that we couldn't put our basket, this guy, Yeah, we got a basket. I know I made that in one shot, but we got a basket, a spare tire mount, which I find completes the look of the RV for sure. In a sense, it doesn't really match at all, but it looks cool.
And we'd like to thank the lady who had the Sasquatch one, because we went to go check out an RV and hers was so cool. So we knew we had to get one of our own.
On an RV that we were almost going to buy that we kind of got screwed out of for some weird reason. That looks good.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going? Whew. I think I lost the hat.
We just fit our mattress in.
Kind of, yeah. There's more friction at the bottom. A lot more friction at the bottom.
I thought it'd be funny to tape this as he attempts to get out.
Whew. This is really awkward. There we go. Okay. We replaced these horribly weather cracked tires and ugly rims and dangerous tires that fall off the rim apparently when they're underinflated with new tires and new rims. So the only thing is they had to drill this hole in here and then actually make the whole center hub bigger to fit. So with their Firestone, and there's 7 of them, and it's better. Now I think the next thing we're gonna do is remove this disgusting shag carpet in here because it's gross. So I'm over here ripping out this nasty carpet. It's actually pretty decent condition down here, but there was a patch done. I don't know if it's there underneath. Just gonna cut around this. I'm not gonna take the seats out because it's just gonna cause more issues, but like just nasty dust. Yeah, it'll be better. I'm gonna put like a truck bed lining over this and hopefully it'll look a lot cleaner and smell better. So the carpet is out. You can see I got some rust in a couple of spots, so I'm going to take a little wire brush to all this, clean it up. Still got to get some of this like burlap stuff off. I'm going to go on the other side here. So the condition's actually pretty good. There's a couple wires here I got to do something about. So I got some carpet, especially around the seats because I was not taking these seats out. If I took them out, I probably couldn't get them back in. The worst rust spots are actually right there, but it's still pretty much surface rust. I also have this back beam, whatever this is pretty rusty, but it's also pretty thick, so not too concerned about that. But yeah, overall, I'm gonna put this special, I guess, truck bed liner in place of this, and should look a lot better. Just got to get all this little crap out here because that's not easy to get out.